Hey folks, Eric here from DirtyOldSneakers.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about Bluetooth headphones for running, the AfterShokz Areopex wireless headphones. So I figured I would come down. I hope that the wind noise isn't too much. It just means that this entire video that I've just recorded is going to go into probably the blooper file. But I figured I would come down to the Hudson where I've been doing a lot of my running these days. I'm going to throw the drone out there so you can see. It's just, I'm up in Croton, New York, while my family is quarantining for the virus. We needed to get out of New York City. I'm staying with some family up here, and honestly, it's just a beautiful area. Hey, before we get into it, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button below, it'll get this video up into the YouTube algorithm a little bit more, and it just means that more eyeballs will get on it. So thanks so much for that. Let's talk about this AfterShokz Areopex Bluetooth headphones for running. So you know, when I talk to you about Bluetooth headphones for running, I talk about a bunch of different categories. I go through price, type, sound isolation, phone call quality, weight, the good, the bad, the ugly, and then I give you my conclusion. Did I say battery life? All right, so let's talk about the AfterShokz Areopex. They are going to come in on the pricier side of the AfterShokz headphones in the AfterShokz line, and they're going to come in at $160. As far as weight goes, they're less than an ounce. You're not even going to notice these on your ears. The one thing that I did notice, and I should get this into when I'm talking about the bad, but if I wore them for work, if I sit in front of my computer for too long and I have these on for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, I do notice that they start squeezing my head a little bit and I get a little bit of a headache, but I don't notice that when I'm running a marathon. Of course, when I'm running a marathon, I'm out for, on a good day, I'm out for 3 hours and 45 minutes, but on a bad day, I'm out for a little over 4. So you're gonna have to put them on and figure out if the size works for you or not. Let's talk about type. They are clearly, well, you know, bone conductive. You can see that they go, they squeeze a little bit of your head right there, and they actually are reverberating on the bone in your head. So it's amazing because as far as sound isolation goes, well, they're open ear, so right, so you're going to get a lot of outside noise, but the amount I can get myself lost in my music or the podcast that I'm listening to is just amazing. The sound quality of these headphones never ceases to amaze me, and I was really skeptical about them, and I started wearing AfterShokz with the titanium series. I moved up to the Air series, and now I'm at the Areopex series. These are the most up-to-date Bluetooth headphones that AfterShokz makes. They do make another one that I'm going to get to another day, but that's a different review. So I was talking about the sound isolation. It never ceases to amaze me that I can get myself completely lost, but one of the things that I really like about it is that they're really safe to use. These are absolutely my go-to for when I'm cycling. Why? Because I'm able to hear the cars around me. I mean, it's not just enough to have, you know, if you have a Garmin radar on your bike, it's not just enough to know that there's a car behind you. You really want to be listening to what's surrounding you. It's a safety feature. And if you're running in a city, it's awful to say, but if you're running as a woman, you really should be fully aware of your surroundings, and this is the headphone that's really going to help you out with that. For battery life, they are rating this at 8 hours, and I find that sometimes I actually got a little bit more than 8 hours. So battery life was not a factor for me. Just know that you have to charge them, you know, twice a week or so, and I found that it takes about 2 hours to charge, and if you charge it for just 15 minutes, you definitely have more than enough for an hour to get out there and do a quick run. Phone call quality, solid, not an issue. I'm able to talk while I'm running. If I want to stop, I don't have to unpair the headphones and then speak on my phone. I mentioned earlier that I use these for work, and I work remotely, so I'm on a lot of video calls, I'm on a lot of conference calls. Nobody ever has a problem with hearing me, and I never have a problem with hearing anybody else. So let's go to the good. I talked about the open ear quality, the fact that you're able to be aware of your surroundings. I think that's really important. They are IPX7 certified, which means you can not wear them while you're swimming. They're Bluetooth, you're not going to be able to connect to anything while you're swimming, but you're able to sweat your face off on these. You're able to wear these through downpours. They're not going to be an issue at all. I'm going to put up a little chart right here that's going to show you what all the different IPX ratings mean. So you can see IPX7 is pretty much one of the strongest ratings that you can get in terms of waterproof. Another thing that I really like about these is that you can have multi-point connection. Again, I'm going to refer back to using them for work. I can pair these to my computer and my phone at the same time. That doesn't mean that I can use both my phone and my computer at the same time, but I don't have to unpair and or repair to either the phone or the computer. As long as I have my phone out of range of the computer, I'm automatically paired to my phone. If I have my computer out of range of my phone, if I turn them on, I'm automatically paired to my computer. So multi-point connection is just, it's just a convenience factor, honestly. Lastly, I want to say that the last plus that I found is that it came with 2 chargers, and it's really convenient if you're somebody who travels frequently like me to leave one of your chargers in your travel tech bag and leave one at home or wherever you're constantly charging your devices, because that way, I don't know, for me, it becomes just a convenience factor. There's not much bad that I can say about these. I mean, other than like if I'm on the bike and I'm hauling down a hill at like 40 miles an hour, then there's too much wind noise for me to listen to what I'm listening to on the headphones. But to be honest with you, I'm not sure that I should be distracted with music or a podcast when I'm hauling down a hill at 40 miles an hour. I should really be paying attention to everything around me, right? Cars, bumps in the road, potholes, what have you. So I'm not really sure that that would be a minus. The other thing that I did say earlier was that if you wear them for too long, like if I'm wearing them for work and I'm wearing them for 6 to 8 hours, they do give me a small headache, but I also have a really big head, so maybe that's just me. I don't know if you can really consider those bad. So one quick note on transparency. I want you to know that I did buy these AfterShokz myself. But since the time that I bought them and today, I have become one of the AfterShokz Shock Squad, which means that I get some product for free and then I'm asked to promote it on my social channels. But they were purchased by me from my own money, and any of the opinions that you're hearing in this video are mine and mine alone. Nobody is reviewing this footage before I post it. That's about it, folks. If you like the AfterShokz Areopex, you want to check them out, you can use the Amazon link that I put below. Just know that that does go to my affiliate account, so I will get a couple of shekels out of that sale, but at no cost to you. It just goes to help to fund the channel, so I'd really appreciate if you're looking to buy these that you use that link below. I'll also link the other AfterShokz headsets that I've used in the past. That would be the Titanium and the Trex Air. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please smash that like button below, get it up in the YouTube algorithm a little bit more. And if you like gear reviews, race reviews, or anything endurance sports related, I'm your guy. Please hit the subscribe and the bell next to it so you get notified when I put new videos up just about every week or so. So thanks so much for tuning in, folks, and I will see you next time.